Hi friends, Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library. Razzie and I are here today to talk to you about some really great books that I think you might like. So this week I actually thought I'd focus on a type of book that I really love, and that is graphic novels. I think what is so awesome about graphic novels is that you get to read a really great story, but also look at really cool illustrations too. It's like the best of both worlds. So no matter what anyone tells you, graphic novels are real books, and they totally count towards reading. The first one I want to discuss is called Lupin Leaps In, and this is by Georgia Dunn. Lupin Leaps In. Lupin Leaps In is about three cats named Lupin, Elvis, and Puck, and they live in a home with their humans, and basically they do news reports on different everyday events and make them seem extraordinary. They talk about the holidays, like when the Christmas tree is up. They talk about the water snake, which is when the faucet is on, when the vacuum cleaner is running. What I really think is great about this particular graphic novel is it's so funny. Whether or not you like cats, it really doesn't matter. I'm sure that even if you don't, you've been around cats, so you know some of their mannerisms, and this book just captures it all, and it's super hilarious. It's also really great because you don't really have to have any kind of prior knowledge. You can pick it up at any point and just read it. It's a very easy, fast, and fun read. This is what the illustrations look like. It's a very quick read, and it's just really fun overall. Really fun graphic novel. And that again is called Lupin Leaps In. The second one I'd like to talk to you about is called Sanity and Tallulah, and this is by Molly Brooks. And I love this on the back. It says, Best Friends, Mad Science, which gives you a little bit of an idea what this is about. So it's about two girls who live on the space station, out in space, obviously, named Sanity and Tallulah. They have all kinds of adventures, and the graphics in this book, I think, are very interesting because they only use a few colors in the palette, which makes the illustrations, I think, really striking. So this first book right here, which is the first, Sanity and Tallulah. So it's about the girls, and they have the science experiment, which happens to be a three-headed kitten, and it starts growing really large and causes all kinds of chaos on the space station. There is a second book in the series called Field Trip, and this one is about the girls going on a field trip to a planet. They get stranded on the planet. There's pirates chasing them. They find a downed spaceship. It's just really fun. This series is a really fun series. I like the illustrations a lot, but what I like the best is the story. The story is just really fun and just about these two girls who are friends and have adventures that happen to be on a space station. So I saved my favorite one for last. I love this book so much, friends. This one is called The Tea Dragon Society, and it's by Katie O'Neill. It's kind of like huge, so I'm just gonna scan it so you guys can see it here. Now this is a book about a girl named Greta who is training to be a blacksmith, and she falls in with these people called the Tea Dragon Society, which basically collect these little miniature dragons that grow tea leaves on their ears and antlers. And for each kind of tea, there is a different dragon. There's like a peppermint tea dragon, a ginger tea dragon. It's very cute. The thing that I love the absolute best about this is the illustrations. The colors are very pastel and beautiful. The characters are really well drawn. The dragons are just absolutely adorable. And it's just a really cute, simple story. Despite how big this book is, it's really short. It's not very long at all. And even if you just want to get it and just to look at the illustrations, they're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? And it's got really diverse characters. There's characters of color. There's characters with disabilities. It's just really wonderful. This author, Katie O'Neill, has a couple other books too. She has a really distinct illustration style. Another one of her books is called Alicorn Cove, and there's another book of hers called Princess. And they all have the same sort of beautiful graphic illustrations in here. And it's the Tea Dragon Society. What's not to love? Dragons and tea all in one book? You can't beat that, folks. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope these books sound really interesting and fun. If they do, we have them all available at the Farmington Community Library, so please feel free to put them on hold and you can pick them up at our curbside service. Thanks a lot, friends, and have a great week.